and welcome back. So I wanted to do a series on the channel about my top 5. So like my top favourite actors, my top favourite actresses, films, TV shows, etc. So today, to start off with, I'm going to talk about my 5 favourite actresses. I'm going to be honest, it's hard for me to pick 5 favourites when it comes to acting things. I already knew who my 5 favourite actresses were, but when it comes to like TV shows, that one's still a work in progress. I have one favourite and others are just the ones I like. So if I can't think of ones that are my favourite, I might just do the 5 ones that I like, with one of them being my favourite. I don't know, it's still a work in progress. But so to be more difficult on myself, I decided to put them in order. This was a bit difficult, but just the way they are in order does not mean I love them any less from where they are placed. It's just where they fell into. So we'll just get into that and stop listening to me rambling on for ages. So number 5 is Dame Julie Andrews. She, obviously, if you don't know who she is, which is crazy if you don't, she was in Mary Poppins, The Sound of Music, and she voiced the Queen in Shrek. I just love Julie Andrews, like she's amazing, especially in The Sound of Music, it's one of my favourites. And Mary Poppins as well, like so good. I still haven't watched the new Mary Poppins because I just feel like I couldn't do it to Julie Andrews, and like, I'm not trying to say that Emily Blunt doesn't do a good job, but just the part of me's like, oh, I can't do it, you know, I might give it a try, but I can't. Obviously she's also in The Princess Diaries, which, amazing, honestly such a good role that she does. I honestly love it, she's so good in it, and it is a good movie, and I'll probably go watch it today actually because it's so good. Number 4 is Miranda Otto. So a lot of you will probably know her from Lord of the Rings, and it's been a while since, it feels a lot longer than what it has been since I watched Lord of the Rings, but there's a lot of people in Lord of the Rings that I probably just forgot that I saw her in Lord of the Rings, which isn't very good. But obviously I first seen her and have heard, like, become aware of her in The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which she is amazing at playing Aunt Zelda. Like, wow, she is amazing and extremely talented and just like really good at being a boss ass bitch. Like, that's just what I have to say about that. Like, she's just great, I love her so much. She's also been in 24 Legacy and Homeland. I have not seen both of those yet, but I usually see what other things that actresses I like do, and I will try and check them out too, so that it's not just bias of one thing that I've watched them in, if that makes sense. So I'll definitely check them out because, you know, there's not much else for me to do really at the moment. So definitely checking out my favourite actresses, actors, films and TV shows that they're in, because that'll be good. So number 3 is Lucy Davis. And Lucy Davis is also in The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which she's so good at it, and Hilda. I love her so much, she's just so precious, like I just love her, she's just amazing. She's also been in Wonder Woman, which I have not seen. Confession time, I think I've seen some Marvel films, but I haven't really seen them all because sometimes I feel like there's so much going on that it takes away from elements. But as I said, I'm really picky when it comes to films. But there's loads of time for me to give them a chance right now, so probably will give them a chance and probably watch Wonder Woman because she's in it. She's was also in the UK Office, which I have not watched because a lot of people said it wasn't the greatest, and I really need to get a nose piercing, that's all I'm saying, because it just sticks out and it's really annoying. Anyway, that's off topic, but yeah, she's in the UK Office, which I've not watched because a lot of people said it wasn't the greatest, but to be honest, I'll probably just watch it for her being in it. And she was also in Shaun of the Dead, which I love. That's good. I love like those types of films with like Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, always the best. Number 2 is, also quickly before we move on to number 2, Miranda Otto and Lucy Davis are like the sweetest people. Like, I've not met them, sadly. I'd love to meet them though, like how amazing would that be? But they always like my comments. Not always, but like they like my comments on Instagram quite a lot. And it's honestly makes a day I'm like, oh, I just always like leave like, oh, like you're so cute, or like I love this, or you're amazing, or just something like that, so that they know like they're great. Or not even something like that, they always just, if it's something supportive, they usually like it, and I'm like, oh my god. Fangirl in me comes out. So yeah, sorry, moving on. Number 2, she recently, obviously the 3 that are here in this kind of row have all kind of come out recently. Number 2, if you follow me on social media, when I was active on it, I did post about her quite a lot, well, quite a few times, and I have spoke about her quite a lot recently, but it's Michelle Gomez, and you will know, a lot of people will know her from Doctor Who. It's been a while since I've watched Doctor Who. I stopped watching it after David Tennant left. Also another confession, please don't hate me. And it was like a while ago, so I don't really like remember a lot of it. Obviously I found her from The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and I just was like blown away by how good she was at being, you know, Miss Bordwell and then Lilith. Like, the contrast was like amazing. I really just enjoyed the way that she did that, and I just think that she's just so talented. Like, you can just tell like she's really good at what she does, and it also made me love her even more because I found out when I was like searching up like who she was, like what movie she'd been in and stuff. She's from Glasgow, and I was like, what? No way is she from Scotland. Like, because obviously she's just really good at what she does and you just wouldn't tell. But honestly, she's hilarious. And if you watch her Instagram stories, like she was trying to teach Gavin Leather, I'm sure it's Leatherwood, sorry if I got his last name wrong, how to say fuck me senseless in a Scottish accent, and honestly I was completely buckled. Like, I could not stop laughing. It was hilarious, and I'm probably gonna go watch it again because it was so funny. She's just she's just hilarious, and she's like that off like set as well. Like, honestly, just I'd love to meet her, but it's all of the people that are on my list, but I know it's probably very unlikely. But hopefully I'll become successful and be able to meet them or work with them, because oh my gosh, I'd die. So yeah, she's also been in Sabrina. She was in Bad Education with Jack Whitehall, which hilarious, love that series. And she was also in the wedding video. So yes, Michelle Gomez is number 2, and I just love all of these women. They're so great, and they're all just like really positive, strong women, and I just love that so much. And sorry, that's like so cringy, but anyway, so finally we're gonna get to number 1. So my favourite actress of all time, and if you know me well enough, you will know who this is, but if you don't know me and don't know who it is, it's none other than the amazing royalty of acting, Jessica Lange. I just adore Jessica Lange. She's literally the sweetest little woman ever, but it's not just because she's a sweet woman. Like, I just think that she's like a mind-blowing actress. Like, I'm speechless right now. But no, she just is a very like all of these actresses are very captivating when they perform, and especially Jessica Lange. You know, I first saw her in American Horror Story, which a lot of people probably know her from. She was amazing in that. I actually stopped watching it when she left, but I still want to try catch up with it because I missed out on quite a few seasons, so I'll try to get back into that. And I know she came back, but I don't have like the TV channels to watch it, so it wasn't very fun, so I'll have to catch up with that. But one of my favourite films that she's in is Tootsie. Like, that film if you haven't seen it, you have to check it out. It's really, really good. And it is one of my favourites, but we'll get into like ones that are my favourites. But yeah, it's a very good film. She was also in Frances, which I've not seen yet, but I have a copy of and I still need to check it out. Sorry for the phone in the background ringing. And she was also in King Kong, which I'm sure I have seen a long time ago, but it's very hard to like remember. But all of these women are amazing actresses and I aspire to be like them in all different kinds of ways. They're all extremely captivating, extremely powerful, just very, very talented, and I aspire to keep working and to getting to be as good as these women. Obviously in my own way, but to be on their same level, because they're all on a different level, each in their own. So this is the first episode of my top 5. I hope you enjoyed this video and getting to know a bit more about me, who my favourite actresses are. And hopefully this will be a series that will be fun to do, because I just want to do something different. I will hopefully get my top 5 actors up this week as well, and continue this on as the weeks go. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!